Hey everyone, how you doing? It's week 5. We're here for the mid-season recap. So we're halfway through the season, 4 games down. Now we have the second half of the season. So far, what do you guys think so far? First half?
Overall,
Yeah.
it's good, man. It's open. To me, the word that comes to mind is open. It's an
Yeah.
open league, man. Any 6-7 teams can actually win it this year, I think, honestly.
Yeah.
There's no real one favorite.
It's gonna be
I mean, we
real
got a couple
competitive.
ones, a couple good ones, but honestly, it's going to be open. It's going to
Yeah.
come down to who's going to show up.
Yeah, a lot of teams have a
matchups.
chance.
I think it's kind of like whoever's gonna have the momentum,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because one could still win, kind of like X-Over,
Yeah.
where they weren't supposed to even go
Exactly.
anywhere.
Exactly.
They had some momentum going in, they upset, and then got in the Final Four. I think that's what's gonna be.
Yeah, because last year we
Be
knew
an
the
upset.
top 4 going in.
Right.
This one, I feel like we know
Yeah,
the
we
top
don't.
few, but a couple of the mid guys can actually upset them, I think, depending
Yeah.
on how hard they play. and
I think
everything.
once we get to the Elite 8, any team can
That's
win.
what I'm saying.
There's like 8 teams on this list right now that
That's
could
what I'm
legit
saying. And
win the whole thing.
I wouldn't. If you said one team number 8 would win, I agree with you. I wouldn't.
Yep.
Question you.
So tournament will start in 4 weeks. First week of December, right after the Thanksgiving break. We're gonna have 18 teams this year. Palm Valley, Gilbert, and Tempe will be playing. Scottsdale will have their own tournament. So yeah, November 31st, I believe, is the first day. It'll be Monday night. Will be the first round. Tuesday night will be the first round. Thursday will be the Elite 8. Come back the next week. Final 4 on Tuesday. Championship game Thursday. So be a 2-week tournament. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, it'd be
So
exciting, man.
we'll go over each league. We'll start with Tempe since it's the first league. We have 5 teams. We'll talk about maybe the favorite out of each league, the surprise team. Surprise could be like a sleeper, I guess, going into the tournament, and then maybe the first half disappointment. So
okay, sounds good.
Tempe, we'll start with the disappointing team.
It's like who's the Florida Gold Coast team? Remember that in the tournament, the NCAA tournament?
That's a sleeper team.
Florida,
right?
that's a sleeper right there.
No, the disappointing team,
Yeah.
Staff Brothers.
Yep.
0-4.
0-4.
No, well, let's
We got too
rephrase
much
that.
damn talent to be. Oh no, I'm just joking.
If we could judge it just off the first half of every game, oh man,
Yeah, but
I mean we're right at the top, but we can't put 2 halves together.
Yeah, I mean, we
We
still don't
can't
have
put
the
2
right
halves
chemistry. We're lacking a little bit on talent, just a little bit. But
we called it in the preseason show. We said we probably might not win again this season so far. We proved ourselves right.
I did predict that.
It's a
You
tough
trying to
league.
get your prediction right?
Every
boy?
league and every team in Tempe is tough.
Upset bag. No, Tempe.
Honestly?
we talked about that. Tempe would be the toughest league.
Yeah, I think right
I'm
now
very
it
disappointed
is.
you putting us in Tempe.
Yeah.
I know. As a commissioner, I should have put
That was-
myself.
that
in
was
a-
a wrong move to
I
make.
chose a different league,
That's gonna hurt my win-loss record. My career stats, man.
but it's been fun. I mean,
No, it's fun, it's fun.
I enjoy playing with these guys that we have. I think we don't have that go-to scorer. That can put up 30 a game. We all have. Everybody's decent, but.
But
we
the
don't
thing
have
with
the guy
Tempe is
carry
that
us.
a lot of these teams have played together for multiple seasons. you
Right.
know? I mean, Splash Brothers, they got a couple new guys in the mix, but they played together.
Tater Tots.
Brad Carroll, they only want to play each other.
Yeah,
You know,
oh,
Tater
yeah.
Tots, they've got their. So a lot of these guys know how to play together. That's why in the second half we kind of let it slip away because we don't have that cohesiveness still.
Yeah.
But it's
What
a
is
tough-
it? Just me, you, and
Danny.
and
Yeah.
you basically.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Every
Yeah.
year we got 4 new players, so it's hard to get that
Yeah.
cohesiveness. Like I said, we don't have that top-notch scorer, one
Yeah.
go-to guy, so it's tough. But
Yeah. Biggest surprise team out of Tempe.
I would call him surprise. You call him surprise or
Surprise,
sleeper?
or we could
I
call
would
him
call him a
sleeper
sleeper
team.
because I would say the Tater Tots
Yep.
because I think they've got the talent. They picked up a big guy in I think Raj Campbell. Is he play?
No, that's Severin.
Oh, Severin,
He's only
sorry,
showed up for
Severin.
1 game, so
Okay.
I honestly don't know if he's going to be there.
I still like that team. I
No,
think,
Tyler Motley.
Yes.
on Tater Tots.
He's the rookie of the year in Tempe.
Oh, Tyler, yes.
Hands down.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a young.
He's got that
great
Russell
player.
Westbrook motor, man.
Oh yeah.
Kind
One
of like
guard
that,
against-
would you say he's kind of like DeLon Stevenson, kind of just
Yes.
slashing guard, strong,
Yeah.
sticks to the hoops,
Oh, yeah.
aggressively.
A lot
right?
stronger than the line.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's
He has,
very
hey,
strong.
you know what? He has a good head on him too.
Yeah.
You don't ever see him frustrated. You
I even
ever
think
see
he's more
him-
athletic than the line.
Really?
This kid
Oh,
can
yeah.
get up.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I seen
Way-
him
I
play that
think
one
he's
game
more-
against us, and he just took it to the rack.
The guy's my height, and he's throwing it down 2 hands. So he's got some ops.
Yeah.
No, he's a good player.
Yeah,
That's I would say they're the sleeper team, not surprising because
Yeah.
you know the names on there. But a sleeper because again Tyler. No, is it Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler,
Nobody
yeah.
really knows about him yet.
Right.
So I kind of see them kind of creeping up in the.
That might be the fastest backcourt I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Mark Hanush running the point. You got Tyler Marley in the backcourt as well. I think their biggest issue might be that they don't have the big. Josh Hunter's their biggest guy. He plays big, but
Yeah, and OJ Chamberlain plays pretty big too. He's got big, strong hands, but he's not a big guy. He's,
Come tournament time, I
Well-
think that's what's going to be the biggest issue.
Yeah.
One thing I do believe they have is every piece to the puzzle to win.
yeah.
Even though they don't have a really big, like someone that's big, Josh Hunter, he does what he needs to do down low, and I think they have every piece. They got a good point guard that can take care of the ball. Tyler Motley, he could pretty much take it to the rack, and you know what? He's a lockdown defender too for the
he's
team.
quick, man.
Yeah.
So they got everything.
The guard play is going to be big because I don't think a lot of teams are big this year. So if the guard play, if they have the best backcourt, I think it's going to be able to
That's true.
push them over the top.
So, who's your favorite in Tempe?
Of course, Splash Brothers again. I mean,
Well,
they always put a good team together. Donald, he's been doing well, and then Eugen at center.
Yeah.
No one can match up with him.
He's just lanky. He's not extremely tall, but he has long arms, plays
Right.
tough down low, gets rebounds, gets great interior shots down low. You know,
And their
great pickup for
backcourt's
them.
good.
TJ's a great pickup for them too. You know, losing Nick kind of hurt them a little bit, but
Yeah.
TJ is
Not a bad
And then
backup
bringing Brett back, coming back home.
Yeah.
So that's a good pickup. That backcourt is pretty solid too. They're not the quickest, but Brett's a beast down low when he takes it to the hole.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, they
one of
got
the
Brett,
hardest-
Donald,
He's a bull.
The new kid. What's his name?
The tattoo kid.
Tattoo.
Oh,
What's his name?
the new kid, right?
Good to know you know his name.
New kid,
Sorry,
I
brother.
guess.
Sorry, bro.
But I mean, they got four
But
solid
and they
guards.
also picked Fred back up, right? So
Yeah, Fred showed
So
up
it's
right
not
before
the
the
same
deadline.
splash. It's not the same splash, but they still got the talent to, I think, overtake a lot of stuff. I think Nick's
Yeah.
done a good job bringing
This is the
his team
tournament.
together.
They can win it.
I agree. If they're going to bring a different team together, this is the team to bring.
But how much better are they than Brad Carroll in Tempe?
Brad Carroll, they don't have the guard play they need.
Yeah.
They don't have the guard play. And I'm talking scoring wise,
right.
because Brad Carroll can score. Mike McCoy, he can score as well, but he's kind of spotty. On
Brad's
and
really
off.
their only playmaker.
Brad,
there.
yeah,
Brad's
Brad
a
Carroll's their only playmaker. So other than that,
So I think talent-wise, Splash is definitely head and shoulders above Brad Carroll's team, but Brad Carroll's team has got the team cohesiveness. So
Yeah.
I just don't think they have enough firepower to keep up with Splash.
Okay. So we're gonna leave Tempe now. We're gonna go to Gilbert. We have 7 teams. We'll start with sleeper team in Gilbert. Who do you got?
This is tough, man, but I'm going to go with Just Do It. I think they haven't brought a full squad. The first game, I think Donovan played. Donovan had 34 points that first game, and so he just brought that firepower to them. But he hasn't shown up the last 3 weeks, so if they can get a team together, actually have, Travis can get his whole team to show up, that's a good team right there because they got good scorers. They've got all the playmakers to be able to keep up with the Gilbert squad. It's just every week I see them have
Yeah.
5 players show up with random, there's not the same 5 every week, so.
I feel like half the league in Gilbert can be. I mean,
It's up for grabs.
grind and set it off. All those teams, I think.
It's up for
have
grabs,
a
but I would
chance.
say Just Do It has the potential to upset a lot of them if they bring in the full squad. Donovan can play the full season, come playoff time he comes and shows up.
Yeah.
They can make some noise in there.
Let's not forget about. I think Set It Off actually is a good sleeper team as well.
Set It
Picking
Off.
up. They have the rookie of the year.
Pascal Bracco.
Pascal Bracco.
He will be the rookie of the year. Just
Yeah.
efficient score. That's the score they needed last year. So that's a great pickup by Jason.
If anything, I think they have more pieces. They have the bigs.
Yeah.
They got they got Brandon at
See,
guard.
I don't consider him a sleeper just because you know who they
Yeah.
are. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. But having Pasquale, that's big for them. So I think they should be one of the top favorites, top 2 or 3 teams in that league. So I don't consider them a sleeper because I see them do it and I expect them to do it.
Who's been the biggest disappointment in Gilbert so far?
You know what? I kind of want to say regulators. Because in the beginning of the season, they had Jason. They had a couple of good pieces they brought together. But they lost a couple. They picked up Kenny one game. Kenny jumped ship the next game. So Jason's had to do a lot of it on his own. And so, they still have, Curtis Jones. They still have some good pieces.
They're
It's
showing up,
just-
though. They
They're
have the-
showing up.
they
They're
have the
playing
5
scrappy.
every game.
They're playing scrappy. They only got 5. That's the problem.
A little small.
I expected a little bit more going into the season because of some of the name recognition I saw from them. But they've been a little disappointment because they've gotten blown out a couple games. Jason's been struggling because he's been doing a lot more. I think
it sounds
Curtis-
like people need to show up in Gilbert.
Yeah, that is true. That is
And
true.
Other than that, that's what I see.
That's exactly what it is. I
Would
mean,
you think Game Over is kind of a big disappointment this season?
see, expectations are always high for Game Over, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you see the veterans in Josh, Jeremiah.
Well, Josh is on there.
the
He's
team,
actually
I'm sorry.
on Just Do It.
He's on Just Do It. That's right. I'm sorry. So Donald, Jeremiah. They actually have a better team this year, I think. Don't you think? Because they got Josh, Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, they do. They have
Not
Justin
Josh.
Chambers.
Justin Chambers.
Yep.
So I know Donald's been getting tired of losing, but they got to prove it to me first.
They actually do.
They got to prove.
I think Kenny's on the team.
They got to prove it to me
Yeah, so
because
they got a
every
good
shows
side.
up. Because
Yeah.
every year, what do we keep saying? Game over is the top of the best of the bunch, but they never show up playoff time. So to me, they might be a little disappointment because my expectation for them is not as high as before. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So who's your favorite in Gilbert then?
Hitting trips. I mean,
Yeah.
just because they got big man Matt Cooper.
He's been beast in this year.
He's a beast, but the only problem with him is that he's been kind of hurt. He has a lot of issues, a lot of injuries from the back in the day. If he can get his back straightened out a little bit, some knee issues, he will dominate that league and actually take him to winning Gilbert, hands down.
Yeah. Because they have really good guard play as well.
Isaiah
Bolton, Sammy.
Sammy, they've got good guard play.
JP.
JP's good guard for them too. So I think they have the complete piece if Matt Cooper can play. And even if they don't, they have Zach Bartles, who's another 6'9", 6'10" guy.
Yeah, the Twin Towers. They have two guys standing
Two guys
6'8".
6'9", 6'10". Yeah,
Wow.
6'8", 6'9". So
Yeah,
but Matt
TPTs
Cooper
might
is the more
struggle with
skilled.
that.
That's one thing, yeah.
So I think they have all the right pieces. James Nodora has done a good job putting that team together.
They have a good mix of young and old
Yeah.
older players. You know,
Yeah.
you got the veteran leaderships and then you
Yeah,
got
James is
the
the
young
oldest
kids.
guy there. So.
Yeah, so James did a good job this season putting the team together. Looking forward
But
to
they
seeing
should be
them.
the favorite coming out of Gilbert.
They
If
should be.
if they have all their team players show up, they are the favorites.
Who knows? Game over. Might have a second half.
Well, like I said,
Yeah.
Game Over can prove themselves. You know, every year we put Game Over at top. I mean, how many times do we see Game Over lose in the first, second round?
Well,
And we're
it
always
sucks because
disappointed.
then we put them on the spot like, oh, they lose every time in
One
the
and
first
done.
first half.
We're putting them against Paul Valley first round again, right?
Yeah,
Have to.
Have to.
have to.
That's what I'm saying. They got to prove this to me now. Every year we put them at 1 or 2. They got to prove themselves this year. So
Yeah, I think I always put Donald on the spot
we got to.
because he's that player that if he wants to, he can change a game.
I think so, man.
But in Splash Brothers and Tempe, he has a different role on the team, and it takes a little stress off of him.
Yeah.
So I think he likes the back seat role a little bit more, other than trying to do so much.
I would like to see
over.
him do a little more for Game Over a little
Yeah.
bit. Because, I mean, he facilitates. He's kind of the leader of the team. But I kind of want to see him do more because he's a tough guard.
Oh,
tough
yeah.
play to play. Just shoot the ball, take it to the rack. If he wouldn't complain so damn much, get technicals, he'd be all right. Ray don't like you, Donald.
Donald said he wants to take over your spot as the host next season. What do you think? How do you feel about that?
You know what? He's a Splash Brother. I don't know if I can let that happen. Splash Brothers are kind of,
But he
they're
does.
kind of
He told me he's bringing
anti
Snoop
any other
Dogg.
team. He's in the reach.
He's a big talker, man. I like him, man. He brings a lot of energy, a lot of.
Yeah, if you're watching Donald,
I mean, he could be
the
Ice
job
Cube's
is yours.
son.
Job is yours, man.
Javon's job is
Don't
yours.
be shy. Don't be camera shy.
Kicking John off the show next season. Donald Dillick will be hosting the Heat this week.
Donald did.
It's official.
Donald
New
Diddley.
Donald.
We'll move over now to Palm Valley in the West Valley. I know you guys don't really know much about the team.
I ain't going out that
Yeah.
far to watch the games.
Yeah.
You don't pay
But-
me enough.
If they had it on TV, I might turn it on.
Maybe
might-
periscoping. We
Right.
might periscoping for me.
Yeah, we might have Eddie start periscoping some of the games.
That might be the
But
only way
I've
I
been
go
out there a
out
few
there.
times this week. This season. Biggest disappointment I think has been the Palm Valley Stars, man. It's Eddie Garcia's team. They always come
in
strong.
It.
in
They're
the tournament,
always in
right?
it. Yeah, every
But-
playoff time.
That
they
guy-
come strong.
This
Kenny
season
Dobbs and
they've won
everything?
one. No, Kenny's not on the team. They've lost a lot of guys, man. So it's just been. I think they've won maybe one game this
Really?
season. That's it.
Because every year playoff comes to tournament time, Eddie brings a strong
Yeah.
squad, man.
Yeah, they have James Jones back.
Okay.
I mean, he was on that team when they made a nice Final Four run,
Wasn't Kenny Dobbs?
but they lost Major Porter.
Major Porter.
They've lost Kenny Dobbs.
Dobbs.
Major Porter.
They have
really
Shea
helped
Jones
him.
still there.
Shay's good,
You know,
but still.
they still have the veteran guards, but they just haven't been able to put it together this season.
Yeah, that's disappointing,
Yeah.
man. Because Eddie does a good job of putting teams together, man. So I'm it's kind of disappointed to hear that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's anybody's game. They do still have the guards, and looking at the,
Yeah.
there's not that many bigs. I won't sleep on them yet. Another team I thought was disappointing was been the Young Kings. They came in with a lot of hype, a bunch of young kids, all good athletes.
Kind of like
they got a kid, Adam, dropping 20 and
easy,
20.
kind of pimping and easy kind of deal.
Yeah, but not quite on that
Not
level.
quite.
Not quite on that
Pimping
level
is
yet.
hard for them?
But it's Eric Green's team.
Oh, okay,
He came
Eric
from old
Green.
school,
Yeah,
so
old
he,
school.
he put together. They just haven't been showing up. Like
See, that's the thing,
that's another
man.
thing. They have
When you-
if
when
they
you
have a full
first-
squad, they could surprise
That's
people.
the thing, though. If you don't come up with a squad to play that cohesiveness, that consistency.
That sucks. Every week we bring our whole team.
But we still get our ass kicked.
Someone needs to stop showing up.
Not last week though.
Hey, if the Staff Brothers, if they would not show, if they would they would have a full team every week, they might win a game.
That's not true.
We gotta call
That's
out
not true,
Unity at Stu's team. They haven't won a game yet. They're like us. They're 0-4.
See, I'm disappointed in Stu's team because I know they picked up Fred.
Yeah, but Fred's only been in there for one game.
One game, but still.
You gotta show up, right?
They still got the same squad from Gilbert. Isaiah, Stu. Is Eddie still on that team?
Eddie
Allen.
Yes.
See, they
No,
got the
Eddie
same
and Stu.
squad. Brian Newton. They got some good players. It's just somehow they don't put it together. To me, they're disappointing because I see the names and I expect more from them.
Yeah.
0-4? Come
Yeah.
on, Stu.
We'll be seeing you in the first round, Stu.
We gotta make the right matchups, right?
Last
I thought we were playing Gilbert free agent, man.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that later. The tournament, how we're doing the seedings and
Hey,
stuff.
don't give away our secrets into the tournament.
We always gotta get a first round win.
Hey, we haven't got a first round yet. We did
But,
last season though.
Biggest surprise team, Mo's team. They started guns blazing. They're actually, I think, 3-0 heading into last week's game. They lost to Old School, but they're 3-1 right now. They're sitting pretty in Palm Valley at 3-1.
Are they just missing a tool?
Mo's having another MVP
Mo's
season.
another
leading
MVP
team.
season, right?
He's one of those.
They made up a
guards,
nice
man.
pickup. They picked up Chris Rory.
Oh, Chris Rory.
Yeah,
Also
garbage
guy,
man,
utility, garbage
double
man, also
guy.
player, yep.
So
Yeah,
I think that's been a huge pickup for Mo.
Yeah.
The toolbox. So
Why is all lefties strong guards that they're just relentless?
That's
TJ,
that herky
I
jerky
mean,
kind. It's hard to guard.
yeah,
lefties, man.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. Because Mo's like exactly the same player as TJ.
Mo's a strong player, man. Mo takes it to
Yeah,
the rack.
he is.
He plays bigger than he is, man. I like Mo a lot. I miss having him on our team, but
Oh yeah, Mo and TJ back. That's a good comparison.
yeah,
Yeah.
because they're both herky jerky. They're both strong. I mean, you watch TJ get the rebound, man. He's just a strong dude. So.
Yeah.
So and then my favorite in Palm Valley, it's Old School, man.
Old
And they
School?
might honestly, if I had to pick a team right now, I'm picking Old School to win this whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah, they have pretty much the same squad back from.
Hey, let's get that on record. Let's get that on
Sorry,
record.
it is on record. I didn't hit stop. It's still playing. They have the same squad back.
On the bloopers.
They got big man Dan McClintock back.
Dan-
Rod
Dan-
Jackson's back. Keegan Cook's back.
Oh, Rod?
Shoot
Rod's
threes.
good, man.
They have all the pieces. If you're talking about 3-point shooters, point guards, big
They
man,
still got Keegan.
Keegan Cooks might be one of the best shooters in the league in the state. And then you got a 7-footer.
The thing with them is that they got the talent and the team chemistry. That's
Right.
what makes them so tough, man.
Yeah.
We've compared them before to Old School, to the Spurs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just the talent and they've got the chemistry. So I wouldn't hate on that pick.
Yeah, to me they have the most complete team. As of
Old
now.
school is like the Spurs.
That's what I'm saying. They've got
They're
the
the
talent,
Spurs.
but they just know how to play together.
Yeah,
And they're not gonna beat
Spurs,
themselves.
man.
Yeah.
Every team. Do we like watching them? Yeah, we do.
like watching them.
You know, but
they're a good team.
They're
They just-
missing
they
they're
play
missing Donald
together.
Lyer this year. That's gonna maybe hurt, but Chuck Williams been having a monster season
Okay.
down low.
Because Donald was a good guard for them, right? He was made to facilitate a little bit. Good shooter.
Yeah, I want to give Chuck Williams a shout out because he's a sleeper, man, that we didn't put on underrated. We should have put him in underrated article. He's a good player down low. He does a lot for them. I think down low he's double guy that doesn't really get much recognition, but him and Keegan Cook are just pieces that I think are going to help him get really far this season.
That's
So
you never can count Old School out.
yeah,
I mean, I haven't seen them play this season, and I'm
Doesn't
already
matter.
saying they're
'Cause
gonna
you know
make
the
it.
names. You know
Yeah.
the names.
So that's going to wrap it up for them for the state tournament. So we're basically going to have 18 teams. Last 4 teams will have to play in
Play
to
in.
get into the top 16.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Right? And that'll be Monday night, those games. So we'll have 3 games Monday night, 2 games. Yeah, right? Yeah. 2 games on Tuesday.
Yeah.
10 games basically for the first round.
For round, yep.
Yep. So basically, yeah, the last 4 teams will have to play in to get into the top 16.
So we gotta play in, Jay.
It'll be us, basically.
us. We gotta play- we gotta
Unity
play
will be in
we
there.
gotta
Gilbert
get a play
free agents
against-
will all
Win or
be in
go
there.
home.
Hey, at least if we can get a win this season, I'll be happy
Yeah.
in that first round.
It'll probably be us versus Stu's team.
Yeah. So we'll talk about Scottsdale real quick. It's a draft league, 5 teams. Who's your favorite, or who's your favorite right now in Scottsdale?
Scottsdale, I'm gonna say
I mean, it's below the rim's undefeated, right?
it's a tough. It's between below the rim and Sean's team, right? No, Sean's team is below the rim.
Yes.
And then Nick Thompson.
Yeah. Brett's team,
Brett's
basically.
team.
But yeah.
Those are the 2 best squads because they've got probably 4 of the best players, honestly. I mean, T.J. Becker, T.J. Jones,
Right.
Brett, Sean. They've got
Yeah.
the best talent. to me. So
But I don't know. If I'm going to pick one right now, I'm going to pick the other team. I'm going to go with Nick Thompson.
really,
Yeah. I mean, they just made a nice pickup. Bobby Daly. You got Brett, Nate Sanders, and TJ.
I just think below the rim with TJ Becker, Sean Finney, and Jim Hobbs.
It was a really close game.
It was
right? That first game?
It was.
And they do match up again, I think, this week.
I think they match up well together. So I'm gonna go below the rim just because I think they got all the right pieces. They got a little bit more scoring to me. I like the pickup of Bobby, but I think Sean's just gonna outscore him. I think so.
Yeah.
Sleeper team X.
Why is that?
Chris Fisher.
Bourne, double.
Because Bourne's third in the league in rebounding. 5'6",
third.
power forward.
5'6",
Shout out
He's
to
third in
Bourne,
rebounding right now.
Shout out to Bourne.
Hey, who's leading the league in offensive rebounds? This guy.
This guy.
5'7", 205.
Oh, man.
That's being generous. I don't even know if he's 5'6".
Who's your sleeper team out of Scottsdale? Method Man.
Huh?
Method Man?
Method Man, if they can get Adam Grimes.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know if he's coming back, though. He might be
that's
hurt
the
for a while.
problem. He's been hurt all season. He's the biggest big man in the league. So if he can just play, he's going to be able to dominate, getting his 20 and 29, 20 and 10. That will be the big sleeper. But if he doesn't play, because Pearson's carrying that team. That guy is
It's
one of the
who
more
shows up.
One thing they do have, they have
up.
heart. We were up 20 points on this team at halftime. They came back and beat us.
They had played a doubleheader.
Wow.
the game
And they
before.
played a doubleheader.
They played the game before.
So-
it's a tough battle.
I'm going to give them their shout out right now.
Because I like Pearson a lot. I think Pearson's there. I mean, he's underrated.
I like that kid, Braden.
Braden's good.
He's a good player.
They actually have David Juarez.
David
That's a
Juarez.
good team. Actually, that will be the sleeper team because I think they've got all the right pieces.
Yeah, Braden's a good little guard, man.
Braden's good guard. David's good. They got Matt Ellsworth. That actually might be my sleeper team out of them. If they,
Yeah.
You know what I like? I haven't seen any games in Scottsdale, but based on what you're saying, I like how it's a lot of players make a team.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not, oh well, it's just this guy's team.
No.
You know what I mean?
Oh man.
There's not
It's
that
like
one
3 or
guy
4
that's
players
really-
that make a team.
Oh,
Good.
yeah,
You
it's
know
all
what I mean?
team ball in
It's a
Scottsdale.
team
Right.
ball. It's a
So
good mix.
that's good to hear because I mean, in some leagues or in the past, it's like, oh, they got the 4 best players in the whole league.
You know it's a solid league when I'm averaging double figures.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Way to go,
I can't even.
Yeah, 2003
Shout out
Donald,
to
man.
We got third in the,
I might have dropped down
rebounding
a
right
little bit. I might
here.
drop down a
So
little bit.
I'm having a lot of fun in the
It's
Scottsdale
fun,
League.
nice.
I like this draft league a lot. I'm looking forward to.
It's
Continuing.
It's a fun,
Yeah, it's-
competitive. It's real competitive.
It's
Other than
I
Chris
would
Fisher's
say
team.
it's the rec league
what I
of
think-
Arizona. It's not the open league. You're not going to get the D1 players in this league, but you're going to get the average Joes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm having
kinda-
a lot of fun. I hope everybody else that's playing is having a lot of fun too. And we
Yeah,
can
it's kind of
continue.
cool that that you
Maybe
guys
we
are
get
doing
you in the
it.
next season. So
Yeah,
I
I
make the
mean-
drive out there.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
and it's gonna be interesting going to the playoffs because
And the draft's
it's
fun.
gonna have some. They're gonna have some pressure now, and it's win or go home.
Yeah.
So you'll see some of these teams kind of shine. The ones that
Yeah.
are gonna make it.
It'll be good. I'm excited. I'm really excited for the Scottsdale
Playoff.
playoff. Yeah, it'll be fun to see.
Cool. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week's show. I want to thank everybody for watching again. I want to wish everybody best of luck second half of the season.
We gotta get a win, man.
We got to get a
Hey,
win.
I haven't won a game in Scottsdale or Tempe.
We got to beat Brandon Walker's team. That's it.
We gotta be
That's
better
the
than
only
Phoenix
team.
Rising
That's the
team.
only
We have a
That's the only
7-point
team we
lead.
have a
We'll
chance.
Brandon Walker out, man. We should be able to beat that team.
I think we might play them next. 'Cause
I think we
schedule
lost that
starts over
game
next
more
week,
than-
I hope he
right?
doesn't watch this.
I think we lost that game more than they won.
I think
Yeah,
so.
we did.
We lost
For
it.
real.
That's going to be our Super Bowl next week.
That's what we
Calling it
lost
right now. This is it.
Hey,
Game of the century.
That might be my only win of the season, man. I might go 0-16, 1-15 both leagues.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up here. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you guys next week. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.